We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jeff Locke gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well. Ready now, Emmanuel Marrero. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Locke has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Senzel tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now a fastball's hit in the air to straightaway center for McCutchen, and he's got it for out number 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Daniel Fields. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box now, number 23. That's a strike to throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. That's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here's the pitch. Arenado, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Mitch Walden, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Austin Nolan, as he rips it on the ground to second. Walker has it. Third and first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And the pitch. McCutchen, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he fouls this one off. Johnson, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a splitter, and a changeup. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Third, Arenado scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Logan Morrison. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Will move to the third with no score. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound.